Hey guys, so it has been now 2 weeks since I started doing YouTube, and because it took me like 5 years or something to start, I wanted to make this video and explain how it has been doing YouTube 3 times per week. Yeah, so the thing is, I was so scared of starting YouTube for years. I thought I never could do that. I'm not so confident on camera, I'm not so good at speaking English. I'm not so confident person that I could just start doing YouTube videos, but here I am. Yeah, it's funny, when I was filming my first video I was so anxious. I was just like all over the place in my head, like I thought like this is not gonna work out, like it's not good, it's just stupid, it's embarrassing. And I was so anxious to post that first video. I remember just like for the one more press to publish it, I was so scared, I was so anxious. I was like thinking like, should I do it? Then I just thought like, whatever, I need to do this now, and I pressed the button. And yeah, after that first video, all of my anxiousness and scariness about posting on YouTube and filming just disappeared. Like the feeling was the best feeling ever. I felt so free. That's something I have wanted to do for so long, and I did it, and nothing bad came from it. So I'm so happy that I started, and I really hope that everybody could get this feeling. Like if they want to start on YouTube, I think you really just should do that, because it's the best feeling ever. However, for 3 videos per week, it's so much work. There's so many things regarding this. Even planning before starting, it took so much time. For me, it wasn't a problem that it took time, because I was so passionate about it. Like, I really wanted to do this. I wanted this to work. So I used all my time for it. And it felt good. I felt happy about using so much time for this. Like, it was a good thing to use much time for this. But I think if you don't have time, if you just think YouTube is something you could do, like maybe it's fun, it's really hard. So just be aware of lots of work and lots of time. The first thing I started to think about when I decided, okay, I'm just gonna do this, was how I'm gonna film this, because I know I don't want shaky footage, because I have watched so much YouTube and I know if the footage is shaky, it's really hard to watch it. Like, it's not enjoyable, however interesting that content is. So I knew that I need a stable camera to record, and also other really important factor is the microphone, that the sound quality is nice. It needs to be something that it's not there's no wind noise, when it's windy. How I figured this out, I just realized the easiest and best choice for me, at least, it was just to record with my iPhone. I just needed the Rode video microphone to record the sound, so the sound quality is nice because it only records here where I'm talking. So that means if there's some sounds coming from other sides, it doesn't pick up as much if it would be only the microphone from iPhone. And it's just better quality, and also it has the thing over the microphone, so the wind noise doesn't sound bad. So it's really nice when it's windy. I can still record outside, so that's really good. I will just insert here photo or video or something from my setup so you can see what it is, but it's from Rode. It has the tripod I can hold on, it has the microphone, it has all the cables and everything, so it's all in one package, and it cost 150 euros, so that's a little bit expensive, but I didn't have any other options because I didn't have time to order it on Amazon or anything when I was in Finland going to Tenerife, and I wanted to start vlogging here. Anyways, when I got my setup figured out, I realized that okay, I need to practice this talking to camera, because I was not confident on camera at all. It was so hard. It's really hard. Like, it's not natural thing to talk to camera, so I need to practice it. So I practiced every day, and it started to become easier, like even after a few days. And when I actually started here doing these videos, I was already in a good point, like not perfect at all. I'm not perfect yet, still, but not as bad as I was when I first started practicing it. Okay, so now I will explain a little bit like how you will use your time if you start on YouTube. So the filming or editing, that's not the only thing you will use heaps of time, because you really need to plan and get ideas for the videos, because if you are posting, for example, as me, 3 times per week, that's a lot of videos per month, for example. So really need to have lots of ideas of what to post, and also when you start filming you should have an idea of what's the topic for the video, because it's very important on YouTube, and you should have an idea for the title, for the thumbnail. So that's lots of planning. I have like so long list of video ideas, thumbnail ideas, title ideas, and in general notes for recording, like how to make these videos good. Yeah, so planning is one thing that takes as much time as filming, I would say. And then the actual filming, of course, it takes time. If you want to vlog, of course you need to think, is it worth it? Like, do you really want to walk around with a camera always thinking about what should I film? Should I say something now about something? Or it's really, it takes a lot from your brain. It takes a lot of attention, a lot of energy. So it's not easy job, I would say. Still, for some videos, filming is actually the easiest part. After planning and then filming, and then comes the editing. So editing takes usually lots of time, also much more than filming. And for me the editing takes, I would say, maybe 4 hours, or sometimes even more, like 8 hours or something, to edit one video. So that's lots of time. What I do usually, I film one day and the next day I will edit that, and then I will post it that day, and that works pretty well. But that's not lots of free time from YouTube. Like, you are always doing something. You are planning, editing, posting, filming, like there's so much to do. If you haven't started, I want you to be prepared of lots of work. Of course you can start by posting once per week, but I think posting 3 times per week is very beneficial for me, I have noticed, because it really pushes me to think about ideas, like quickly edit and film quickly. It's a good practice, and also based on my research, it's very important on YouTube to be consistent and post a lot. It apparently is not as important to post a lot than it has been a few years ago, but still posting 3 times per week should be much better than once per week, at least when you are starting. There's so many things, and one thing more is actually taking the thumbnails, like having the idea, okay, what would work with this video, what would get people to click on that video. And then you also, of course, need to take that photo and you need to edit that photo. And one thing I knew is part of this, but I wasn't as prepared for that, is promoting. You need to promote your videos. When you start, no one will watch them if you don't promote them. So I have been using some time promoting them on Instagram and sending the link for my friends and stuff, but that's something I should do more, is just telling what I'm doing on Facebook, on like different places. Yeah, because when you start, no one will know who you are. YouTube algorithm doesn't know yet like who wants to watch your videos, so you really need to do some work to get people notice you. I think that's maybe as important as actually making the videos. I'm not as good as I would like to be promoting videos, but I'm practicing, and I want to do it more, and hopefully that's gonna work. Yeah, so my experience of making these videos is that I really love it. I really like doing this. I like the filming part, I like the editing part. I really like this whole thing, and I'm gonna do this, posting 3 times per week, at least, like maybe forever. I really feel like that. Sometimes it's a little bit stressful if there's no ideas for the next video, or if there's not enough time to edit, or if the weather is cloudy when I thought it would be sunny and I wanted to film something sunny. Like, there's so many scenarios that makes it a little bit stressful sometimes, but that's part of life, I guess. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe down below and maybe like this video if you liked it, and see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.